Y'all ever seen this logo? Well, I'm gonna show you how the company who used to send you DVDs in the mail became the sole reason so many people today watch anime, becoming an absolute global phenomenon. For this, we have to start with the rise of anime and its mainstream impact. The first original anime that we can see being released on Netflix was an important start almost 10 years ago. In 2014, they released Knights of Sidonia, their first original. Though at this time they already had hit classics like Naruto or Death Note, to on their platform having some of the best anime, literally of all time, like Attack on Titan or One Piece. One of the absolute best places to watch anime has been on Netflix, especially for a beginner to anime. This is an amazing place and I could not recommend it more. Now, personally, like you, I have never heard of Knights of Sidonia, but I will tell you, in the same year of 2014, they released arguably their biggest success and possibly their biggest failure with Seven Deadly Sins. But before we dive deeper into that, make sure you guys smash that like button if you've ever binged an entire anime series in one sitting.
One more episode, then I'll go to bed.
This anime, Seven Deadly Sins, absolutely exploded, not only with anime fans, but non-anime fans, as a kind of gateway drug into the world of anime. We can see that they have gone on to produce multiple seasons, multiple movies, and spin-offs. As I said, arguably their biggest success.
Even as of recording, they have just announced a new Seven Deadly Sins RPG, bro. Like, this franchise is still very much alive. Like, it's honestly crazy.
But many anime fans will also agree that the popularity and the fall-off that this series had was absolutely insane. And it was for many reasons. The drop-off in quality being the main one, though. You may or may not know that they switched from a different animation studio. And it seemed like the studio didn't have the same love and care that we can see.
Now, I'm pretty sure everything that I'm showing you is literally just from Season 3 and Season 4, when they changed studios. These are all, as far as I know, completely real. Like, I mean, look at these faces, man. Like, what is this? Like, this is genuinely a real thing that you can see in the show. Like, I don't know what happened to the quality of the show, but they just don't care. This is so bad looking. It's so gross. I'm not gonna act like I can do so much better, but like, I mean, dude, they don't even chop. Nah, bro. Like, this is bad.
Honestly, the absolute fall off from grace that this anime, Seven Deadly Sins, had could be a video in itself. Anime fans have always had a hard time, especially my longtime anime fans, to find a good anime. I remember, and I'm sure a lot of you can also remember, looking up on YouTube, best anime on Netflix, and seeing these same few titles. Yeah, good luck, buddy. Netflix over the years helped to give so many shows massive boosts in visibility, and gave so much mainstream appeal, trending so highly that even your damn grandma knows that Luffy is on the search for the One Piece and to be King of the Pirates. There are so many animes that are created on a weekly, hell, even a daily basis. Not all available to us across the world and across overseas, but even those that are, we have always had little to no access to these titles until streaming services. We didn't always have Crunchyroll and services that are hand-built for anime fans. Netflix has helped anime be accessible in just seconds. Not only did they make it more accessible in the terms of being right in your face, easy to access, but providing subbed as well as dubbed anime, mostly for the non-international audience that couldn't stand reading the screen while trying to focus what was going on in their favorite shows. But you know what? Comment down below if you guys are team subbed or team dubbed. I will say I am team dubbed anime, but if the dubbed isn't finished yet, I will end up watching it in subs. I gotta see what happens. With absolutely fantastic and beautifully animated productions like Violet Evergarden or Cyberpunk Edgerunners, we can see that Netflix is absolutely always seeking out the biggest animation studios to create their titles and make them look as stunning as they could possibly be. And you know what? In the comments, let me know what was the first anime that you watched on Netflix. Was it Death Note? Was it One Piece? What was the show to begin your anime origin story? But aside from all the original animes that were put out on Netflix, they have made it an apparent mission to seek out and acquire more IPs and other popular anime titles, and are still doing so to this day, before they even release, such as hit classics like Dandadan or Frieren, which aren't Netflix originals, but have been on the platform ever since they debuted. Anime is something that Netflix has always seen the appeal for, and has been capitalizing on this market for years. Even before we were all huge anime fans, Netflix knew what was up. They have even turned some of our favorite anime IPs into live action series or movies, such as One Piece, Alice in Borderland, and Death Note, to even the new series that they are putting out, currently working on. Anime has always been at the forefront of Netflix, and it clearly sparked something in other streaming services such as Hulu, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus, as they are taking the same approach that Netflix has when it comes to anime. The future for anime looks just as bright as it has in the past for Netflix, as they are still searching for amazing titles, like they have done heavily in the past, as well as producing more and more originals, like The Summer Hikaru Died, which seems to be a mystery thriller based on the hit manga of the same title, about two childhood friends, one seemingly passing away without anybody knowing, and that said friend being replaced by a kind of scary and crazy creature that tries to take on the form of that said friend, trying to live out his life like nothing happened. Everything is normal. But the other friend knows exactly what's going on. If you are vibing with this breakdown of how Netflix changed the anime game, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button for funny, binge-worthy anime content every week. And I mean, if you made it this far, you absolutely have great taste, so might as well subscribe. Or we could take a look at some established series, like the new JoJo Bizarre Adventure season, Steel Balls, which I forgot to mention that Netflix just absolutely owns the rights to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and all of their series, which means no other streaming services can even have it on their platform. And if you don't know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is an already very established and popular franchise that had resonated with anime fans for absolutely so long. It has been years and they are still loving JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And with popular anime titles like Part 2 of the final season of Beastars or Season 2 of Cyberpunk Edgerunners, there are many more IPs that they are looking to acquire over the years. The impact on the anime industry that Netflix has isn't going to slow down in the slightest. And anytime soon, Netflix has built an absolute dynasty in this industry. And not to mention K-pop Demon Hunters, which absolutely has exploded in popularity. People love this, man. And before you say anything, yes, I don't care what you say, this is an anime. Is it Sony Animation Studios? Yes. Are they kind of Americanized? Yes. I don't care. This is a movie about K-pop demon hunters. It's an anime, man. I don't care what people say. This is an anime to me, and people are absolutely loving this movie. It came out of nowhere and exploded with not only kids but animation fans and anime fans in general. People love this movie. And I can guarantee you that a sequel is in the works. Kagegiri is also a super duper popular Netflix original. Not only was this super duper popular with anime fans, but non anime fans alike, spinning off a whole different series, multiple seasons to Kagegiri, as well as a Japanese live action show and an Americanized live action show. They absolutely loved this one on Netflix. And I'm sure that there is many more seasons to come, if not more spin-offs. Now, as much credit as I have been giving Netflix, I don't want to act like they have been perfect when it comes to anime adaptations. They have had a lot of stinkers, a lot of shows that have had massive budgets thrown at them, and the animation looks stiff, they're boring topics, a lot of shows that don't turn out super good, super hyped up, a lot of promotions and a bunch of promotional material on them, and the show just turns out to be pretty ass. I'm not gonna act like that doesn't happen, but as much failure as they've had, I think Netflix deserves a round of applause for how much success that they have had with the anime industry. And I don't think that they're going to be slowing down anytime soon. There are absolutely so many more animes that I wish I could talk about in this video, but there's just too many. There are too many absolute masterpieces. But if you guys want to see my top 10 favorite anime that are Netflix originals, make sure you guys leave that in the comments below, and I might just have to do a video on it.
You guys click on these two videos that I have popping up right now.